about the new thing that's happening with me. And the old thing, the established thing, the great thing is the wise woman tradition. But I've had some experiences in the past year that have shown me that it's time for me to get bigger. That it's time for me to find the new thing, to find the next step on this path. And I'm calling it Naturline Herbalism. That we're not just looking at the organs and we're not just looking at the cells, we're actually looking all the way into the mitochondria. And this was somewhat influenced by a nutritionist who was saying it doesn't count as nutrition until it gets to the mitochondria. And I thought, what a beautiful way to put it. Right? Dave was asking, does it get past the acid in the stomach? That's a very important question about any nutrient. Does it actually get even into your body, or does the acid of your stomach destroy it, as it does with virtually all enzymes? But then we have the question, oh, all right, now you've eaten it, now it's gotten into your intestine. Can it get from your intestine into your blood? Can it get from your blood into the cells? But the next level there is, does it get into the mitochondria? I think of this as the mycelial level, the level that is deeply connected, because it's not just me that has mitochondria. The plants have mitochondria and the mushrooms have mitochondria. Every living thing, so far as we know, has mitochondria. And mitochondria, my mitochondria and your mitochondria, have different DNA than the rest of me. Mitochondria is not part of me. It lives inside me. It is an organelle that lives in every one of my cells in varying degrees. So there's a lot of mitochondria in my muscle cells because my muscles need a lot of energy. And there's a lot of mitochondria in my lungs because my lungs are working hard, moving stuff. And there's a lot of mitochondria in my brain and my kidneys and my liver. But there's places where there's hardly any mitochondria because they don't need that much. The plants have mitochondria, the mushrooms have mitochondria, I have mitochondria. Where do we get these mitochondria? Does anybody know?
Aren't they from bacteria? Evolved bacteria?
We don't know how the first mitochondria managed to convince our cells that it could come in and live in us. That's an unanswered question at this point. But what we can say right now is that your mitochondria came from your mother. And Dave's mitochondria came from his mother. The matriline is mitochondria.